Hey, enjoying a beer, naturally. Last weekend I was enjoying a beer in the Frühlingsfest here in the region. I was enjoying more than one, but just two, because that mass of beer is massive. So, but the weekend before that, as I've already done one video for, I was at the Frankfurt Musikmesse 2016. Frankfurt Musikmesse 2016. Had a great time. Got some free booty, some free stuff. RME, German company who makes awesome audio interface equipment. But had a blast. It was a little more enjoyable this year. This year I took better equipment to record stuff with, so a lot of the recordings came out better. But in general, had a little more time just to relax and enjoy it. We started off looking at some of the Nord equipment. I have always been a Nord fan, but the only thing I've ever owned was a Nord Electrode 2 module. That might change pretty soon because I went and played with some stuff and really enjoyed it. Then I went to the Yamaha parts of the exhibition and played with the montage, which is a very nice keyboard, but I don't know, it didn't do a lot for me. Also played for the first time with a couple of the different reface gadgets. The reface YC, the organ sound, and the reface CS, the analog modeling synth. Both pretty cool sounding, but I can't get past those little keyboards. Not crazy about those at all. I would say that the organ's probably almost worth it because it's kind of a niche instrument. You could slap that on top of another keyboard and it's pretty decent sounding. Here you go. Then I went over to the Korg area, got a chance to play with the Arp Odyssey for the first time. No video of that, but here's some sound. And after that, I got to play with the Korg Minilogue, however you want to say it. And I don't have any recording of that, but I liked it, but I wasn't blown away by it. And once again, like the Arp Odyssey, those little keyboards just don't do much for me. And again, I'm not a great keyboard player, but I just really like full-size keys. So, pretty good sounding. I think the biggest strength of the Minilogue is the price. If even if they came out with an 8-voice Maxilogue for $1,000, you know, twice the polyphony for twice the price, I'm still not sure I would get it. I probably would, just because I love analog synths. But oh, and then I got to play with one of the Roli seaboard keyboards again, kind of like last year, except I know they have a smaller, cheaper model out. Got to play with that a little bit. Then I wandered over to the Arturia section. The Arturia, the French manufacturers of things synthesizer-ish and whatever. The matrixbrute big mono synth. Got to play with that a little bit. Liked it, but as you can see, I didn't get to play with these as much as I wanted to. There was always a massive queue of people behind me. They wanted to play with it also, so I had to be courteous and okay, I'll play with it a little bit and set up everything to record and then play with it and then stop so they could play with it too. Has potential, but to be honest, I think if you just bought two of the little, what do they make? Mini brutes. If you bought a couple mini brutes for less than $1,000, you would have a lot of what you get in the matrixbrute, minus the matrix, of course. Okay, it does a lot more, but I didn't have time to explore it. Maybe if I had time to explore it, I wouldn't be so dismissive. But anyway, it was pretty cool. I did enjoy it. Finally got to play, well, I recorded anyway, I think I played with it last year too, a Schmidt 8-voice polyphonic analog synthesizer. Now, you guys need to hurry because they're doing a final production run on the Schmidt polyphonic 8-voice analog synthesizer. They're only going for $20,000, but it's a final production run, so you'll be able to sell it for at least $25,000 later, I'm sure. Super awesome. I mean, this is a dream of a synthesizer for synthesizer nuts. There's almost one button per function equivalency on the whole board, which is awesome. Now, I'm not sure if it sounded like $20,000 worth of synthesizer. That's someone else's call because I'm not going to buy one. But anyway, it looks awesome, and it was kind of fun anyway to play with. I also got to play a harpsichord. Believe it or not, I have never played a harpsichord. As much as I love the sound and am sort of a keyboard nut. So, didn't record it, sorry, but had a blast playing it. Unlike the previous year, I actually got out a lot more seeing some of the other stuff. And there is a boatload of cool band instruments, jazz instruments, and the like that I just really enjoyed going around and looking at. I wish I played other instruments better than I do. In fact, other than your basic guitar, keyboards, and drums, maybe a little bit of recorder action. I played the sax for 6 weeks in school. Does that count? Probably not. It was nice. There's so many musical people around there. There's companies galore selling everything. In fact, I saw a poster for a trombone player that he's kind of like a trombone rock star, and it makes you wonder, what kind of endorsement deals do trombone players get? Do you get free trombones? Hey, let us take your picture and put you in something sexy here, and you'll get a free trombone. I don't know. It's curious. I saw several posters like that, and it just made me wonder what you have to do to get an endorsement as a trombone player or as a cellist or whatever. So anyway, it was a blast. Had a lot of fun. Had a few beers while I was there, of course. Anyway, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, hope you enjoyed the little taste of Frankfurt Musikmesse 2016. 2016. And hopefully you're enjoying a beer. This is a Doppelbock, by the way, in my Old Chicago's World Beer Tour class. I did complete the World Beer Tour, by the way. Doppelbock means double goat in German. Or ram. It's a male goat. Could be a ram. I'm sure it means something else that pertains to beer, but I thought that was pretty funny that it means double goat. So anyway, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, Cheers.